Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Swings it out to his running back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
And the Broncos send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Hardy. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice move to keep running.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hardy. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Missouri wants to go fast. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Grabbed over the middle, it's Marshall. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage.
Catch inside the 25. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Trying to barge in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Trying to pull his way in. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not be able to turn the corner. He was fighting for that yardage, and he is stopped short. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Ripping through the defense. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Hardy. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his back for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Gonna swing it on second down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue. To the air, it's Madsen. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Breaks into the open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Sherrod. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Now the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback of.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throwing right. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Missouri.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more snap coming before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Riley. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Right down the gut of the field. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Got his hand to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. finds his tight end. Turning it on. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Broncos are marching down the field.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Still running at the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Moving out of the pocket. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out to that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Broncos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Play the analytics here and you go for 2. From the gun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They were...